Welcome back, everybody. This is Mr. Fatta, and in today's FattaCast, I'm going to show you how I can combine a variety of images of a city and make a collage using the selection tools in Pixlr. I'm here in Pixlr right now, and I'm going to select Create New. From here, I'm going to select Full HD and select Create. Once there, you're going to get a document that looks similar to this. From here, I have my tool list to the left and my layers panel to the right. From the tool panel, I'm going to select Add Image, Browse, and then browse the pictures that were assigned to you from the Google Drive. Here I'll find City Sky as an image that I could use for my background. But I'm going to refer to this as the sky, not the background. The background is going to be the city that you're going to put in front of this sky. So to do that, I'm going to go again to Add Image, browse again for another picture, and look for a picture of a skyline. These are all images that show a city in the distance. Okay. For this one, I'll go with City Skyline 10. And here, on another layer, it shows up on top of the sky. So I'm going to resize this so it fits into the picture so that the city stretches across the scene, like so. From here, I'm going to select Cutout. And here I have a variety of different tools that I could use to cut out. In the past, we might have used Lasso Cutout that allowed me to cut shapes out with a freehand drawing. But for this, since it's very geometric, I'm going to use the Shape Cutout. And I'm going to use it to remove the sky from the images. So for now, I have shapes that I could use. I have this rectangle shape, a circular shape, a triangle shape, and these other shapes in line that you see down here. Mostly I'm going to be using the Shape Rectangle tool and the Shape Triangle tool. The Shape Rectangle tool I'm going to use to cut out these different things. I just got to be sure the different areas of sky. I just got to be sure it's set for remove. So to zoom in, what I could do is I could scroll my fingers, my two fingers on the trackpad, or I could click here to the navigation window and tap that plus sign. I could also move the navigator box around so I could move around the picture. I can also hold the spacebar down and drag the picture and image like this. So I could let go, do some work, push spacebar again, move over to the next area. So I'm going to take out this area of sky here using these two shapes, the Shape Rectangle and the Triangle shape. So to begin, I get my Shape tool and I click on the image. Well, actually, let me back up a little bit. I click in the corner where two buildings are meeting. Right? And I'm going to trim away a little bit of the building on each one of those buildings. And I'm going to extend my selection up into the sky past the top of the building. This will make it easier to select big areas later on. And then when I let go, that area disappears. Now, this building here, which is the part of the World Trade Center, steps up. It steps up like a staircase. So I'm going to click in this section here, drag up into the sky, and then let go again. Now, I left a little tiny bit of blue next to there, a little, maybe 1 or 2 pixels. If I zoom in close, you can see there's a row of pixels there that could be the sky. So you'd want to be certain to eliminate the sky as much as you can. So pay attention to where the dotted line appears to be in your selection, and when you let go, notice what gets taken away. So I still need to take a little bit more away than I'm actually doing. So I'm going to overlap this building a little bit more, and now I could see the gray of the building in my selection area. So when I let go, it's getting a nice, sharp, crisp line. Now, I won't really see this when it's zoomed out. You really can't notice it that well. So that's why it's good when you're working to zoom in to the area. Oops. So here I have a triangle situation. So for this one, I'm going to use the triangle tool. And you'll also notice some buildings appear to be in perspective, which you'll also need the triangle for too. So here, I click on the bottom of the angle and then drag upward like that. And again, trimming away a little bit of the building away so it shows a nice sharp edge line. Now, the same here with this trade center. The trade center tapers as it gets higher up, which means it's getting more narrow the higher up it goes. So a rectangle won't work. I really need this triangle for that situation. And so I click on the bottom of the angle and drag upward past the building. It's always good to go higher up into the sky. It'll save you selection time later. And then delete. Some of that. Again, it's good to click. It's good to click on the building and then drag outward so you can see what's getting cut away better. All right. Here's a situation for the triangle. All right. Here's this triangle here. Here's click on the bottom of the angle and then drag upward, and then use your shape tool to clear out the rest of the rectangle tool to clear out the rest of the pixels there. All right. Triangle tool for this building. Again, I'm going to try to preserve the perspective look of this building. I'm not going to worry about that antenna up there, though, or whatever that is. So I'm going to delete that part. Okay. On the pointy towers, you get your triangle. You can simplify the buildings like this. So I'm simplifying this tower here, but using the triangles to show the pointy towers of the building.
So when you say you need 3 different projects?
I can combine 2 images of a sky and a background row of city buildings in the skyline and erase the sky from the original photograph using the shape cutout tool in Pixlr. That's our FattaCast for today. Tune in next time. Thanks, Bush.